And the drama begins now.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
How much is left?
I am not the target audience for the secret lives of Mormon wives, but I am a believing Latter-day Saint, and I need to know what this show has to say about my faith.
We might have a bingo here.
Prayers have been answered. The church is true.
Gotcha again! To that end, I'm shutting myself in the studio for the next 2 days to binge watch all 10 episodes of Season 3. I may never be the same.
Don't leave me here.
You are on your own.
Okay. I'm ready to take this on. I even brought myself a homemade bingo sheet to keep myself engaged. Hopefully it keeps you entertained too. Let's see what the new intro brings us. Fire this time. I like your sleeves.
I like your sleeves. They're real big.
The salt flats this time. That was a good choice. Better than Utah Lake from last time. Here we go. Provo, Utah. That was not a Provo, Utah temple. This is Taylor Frankie Paul.
Hey, guess what? You're gonna go to church with Daddy.
She claims to be active in the church as of a Salt Lake Tribune article from 2024.
I have been praying more than I ever have.
Look how cool that is.
There's no way. Are they going to actually show him going to church?
It's so hard to do this by yourself.
I know.
Are you sure you don't want to come?
To church?
Yeah.
I think I'm just feeling a little exhausted, but thank you for the invite. When it comes to church, I only go when I want to go. It's like a personal thing for me, and I know not a lot of people can live in the gray, but for me, I can.
That's going really well for you so far.
Have fun at church. Good luck.
Okay, to their credit, I saw Season 2. I didn't see anybody going to church, so kudos for them. In the first 10 minutes, we've got somebody going to church. That's great. Couture.
Couture?
That's a bingo sheet item. Designer label, conspicuously shown. I'm gonna mark that off. Okay, I'm sorry, this doesn't have to do with the church, but it does have to do with Utah. And let me tell you, people are like, the MLM capital of the world. More than anything, it's freaking billboards about blankets.
I'm a little over 20 weeks pregnant, and I'm starting to feel it. Like, my back and my boobs be hurting.
Hate it when that happens.
Taylor and Jen are on a mental health break, and Whitney left Mom Talk again.
I feel like she's out.
All my prayers have been answered, and the church is true. And
We don't drink alcohol or do drugs, and so it's kind of our vice.
Whitney and I did ketamine.
I was told by Marciano that Marciano and Jesse have been having an affair.
Okay, I got evidence of infidelity on here. Witness testimony counts as evidence, but we'll see what turns up.
I'm surprised by how much calmer the group seems, and I'm starting to think that maybe this is a good place to be.
We'll see, Miranda.
So I met with Marciano, and he told me, you guys have been having an affair the past couple months.
Is it true?
I've been hiding the secret of my affair for a while.
There it is.
We did have an emotional affair, if that's what you want to call it. I have a lot of people in my life that are still actively Mormons, and infidelity is definitely frowned upon in the church, and I'm really afraid of the backlash that's going to come with it.
To be clear, I did a little research, so I made a chart, and I was trying to figure out what's their marital status. Most of them are married, true to the name. Then I was also trying to figure out, are they Mormon? Are they members of the church? What is their activity status? I wish they were a little more transparent about their relationship with the church. Based on what I found, Jessie, to be clear, as far as I'm aware, she's not an active member or believing member.
Hey, so Layla talked to Marciano and he told her everything.
What?
It's all coming out and I'm freaking out. Yeah.
Would you bring the cameras home? We're done with the show. I can't do this.
I'm gonna count that as someone dramatically doesn't want to be filmed anymore. Understandably so in that situation. I don't blame them at all. I'm getting pretty close to a bingo already. The 3 that I have are right down the line. So if I can get a debate over whether or not someone should be allowed into Mom Talk and someone calling someone else a narcissist, then we're home free already in episode 1. Okay, that is token footage of church or temple that have nothing to do with the context of the show right now. That's what we just got, and I'm sure we're going to get a lot more of it.
I don't deserve to be treated this way. I don't deserve the deceit.
I was going through a lot and I made stupid decisions, and I'm really sorry for what I did to you. I just want to reiterate that I've been honest with you about what's happened.
Guys, I need a more complicated bingo sheet. Situation they wouldn't be in if they followed church standards. We're going to mark that off. Super judgmental of me, and I do feel really bad for them. But, you know, I'm trying not to come down too hard on them. Mistakes are made. That's what Jesus is for, and we all need him.
Chase will probably come. Chase is Miranda's ex-husband. Obviously, Chase is involved in the swinging situation.
Swinging mentioned. All right. Another one off the list. There's the token B-roll. See, this show is all about the church.
I feel like trust is more important now than ever. Or really trust Jessie, we need to know that she's telling the whole truth.
Again, that's why in the church they don't like you to drink, because things like these happen. We have alcohol.
There.
She should have left the church.
Macy said it.
Approved.
There it is. There's
Excellent
swig.
argument. Approved.
You can mark that off.
So I feel like Mom Talk is crumbling right now. Like, our members are dwindling down. Feels like there's a mole in the group. And we also don't know for sure if Jessie is telling the whole truth. It's really
Secret
hard.
combinations within Mom Talk.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Oh no.
This guy. I remember this guy.
What the F is he doing here?
I think this is on the bingo sheet. Someone's ex shows up. Cross that off. Layla's birthday party is not
Honestly,
going
just like
well.
really.
I'm not staying here. Well, great. Happy birthday.
Okay, thanks so much.
Oh, the drama.
I just can't be around this anymore.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
That's rough, Jordan. I actually don't mind this intro. I think it's so funny. But I'm still gonna skip it. There's the church. I'm zoning out. I can feel a headache coming on.
That makes me really sad. The three of us are ambassadors for this brand, and it's crazy to see how many brands are taking interest in Mom Talk.
I'm counting that as a photo shoot, that little montage there.
If there's one thing Mom Talk is good at, it's getting to the bottom of a scandal.
You excited to go to Beaver, Utah?
Beaver, Utah. They have a great creamery there. Marciano's in Beaver, Utah. There's the creamery. I told you.
We would have been at the gas station right now.
They've been driving for a half an hour. No, that can't be right. Wait a minute. 2.5 hours to go, but they already stopped at the creamery, which is in Beaver. It's all a lie. It's just produced. That footage was from later. It's not tracking, and I got him.
Should we get some, like, guacamole?
I have some guacamole. I'm going to break it out later. Guys, there wasn't a whole lot to say about episode 2. I don't think there was a single thing brought up that had anything to do with the church, besides some token B-roll. Let's go to episode 3. Back to Beaver, Utah. Ooh, a Pioneer handcart. That might be the most relevant thing to the church that I've seen yet. Okay, so apparently Demi told Marciano to tell Layla that he slept with Jessie. Leftover from the trunk or treat. I wonder how many of these I can fit in my mouth. 1. What? Oh, Demi.
And that's how it's done, ladies.
They have so many of these influencer events. I would just die.
Wait, there's Demi? Oh, no.
So much drama.
Okay, I'm gonna go do a live actually and tell everyone about Jessie.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Tell her.
Demi, shut the f up. No, you're not.
Someone threatening to reveal secrets about someone else. I'm marking that off. Still no bingo yet.
We're going to St. George, Utah. We just need a good weekend to relax.
A girl's trip to St. George. What could go wrong?
And I think by the end of the trip, we'll officially decide if she's in Mom Talk or not.
I don't think I've done it.
Yes! Debate over whether or not someone should be allowed into Mom Talk. We're almost there. We're 1 away from bingo. This reminds me of Napoleon Dynamite.
I do think the qualities that Miranda has are qualities that we need in Mom Talk. So, yeah, there's a soft spot there. But I just want to make sure.
I just don't understand, because when they talk about Mom Talk, it's like they have like a set of values, almost like a mission statement. Am I missing something? Are they missing something? I'm trying to find the meat of this organization. I hear them talking about it, but I'm not seeing it. Maybe it exists,
But for me, it also is like a big friendship because, sorry.
Are you gonna cry?
No, I have indigestion.
Macy is funny. I saw Macy at Disneyland a couple months ago. We didn't talk or anything, but that's my story. Thanks for listening.
I'm hopeful that I can kind of get Mom Talk back to its roots, support each other, make fun dancing videos, and look hot doing it.
Okay, see, that's the thing. There's a friendship, but it's also a business, but it's also dancing and looking hot doing it. I don't know how compatible all those things are.
Marciano is a liar. No liars coming to tell you the truth now.
Did we get through episode 3? Oh, not even close. Dang it. Wait, no, that's not Utah. Hang on. Or not Provo. Okay, I'm gonna pause it. Ooh, is that in Provo? I don't think that's in... Okay, no, that is 1,000% not Provo, Utah. You can see the church office building in Salt Lake City that says Draper on it, and we don't have a track system like that in Provo. Gotcha again.
I am in a way better place. So
More guacamole.
bring it on.
I think guacamole is getting more airtime than anything about the church.
I'm really nervous to see Marciano, and we did start to have feelings for each other. I don't know why Marciano brought me flowers.
Marciano he needs to get his life in order. Hey, look. Oh, that's a cool shot. You got a falcon on the trumpet of the angel Moroni. That's sweet.
You guys should go to a temple session.
I know. Only I
It's
can.
right there. Yeah.
I was like,
yeah, Whitney's
only
not
me.
here.
I'm like, yeah, sorry, I have to dip out early. I'm gonna do a session tonight, so I'll see you guys later.
I'm like, put my name in the prayer roll.
I'm gonna put all your name in the prayer roll.
Are you? Like, you have your updated regimen? Wow. Have you been through the temple?
Great. Okay, so we've got confirmation that Macy, she's got a temple recommend. She could go to the temple. It sounds like she's active. That's awesome. I don't know if there's anything else to say, but that's great. Good for her.
Do you ever want to get married in the temple, like in the near future?
Oh.
If you met the right guy, he was like, you're obsessed with him, you're in love with him, he's super Mormon.
Okay, as of today, no. My sister's dating, well, they're not like official, but her guy, he's never been a Mormon, and he just has all these great values as a person, and he's very respectful and thoughtful, and I'm just like, that is like what I mean.
I think that's something that's common in Utah is that we almost like correlate being a member with like, if they don't have that, they're not raised with like good values, which like you can still be a good person and not be a member.
Yes, I totally agree with Layla there. Latter-day Saints do not have a monopoly on good values by any means.
Most of my friends weren't Mormon, so I feel like I knew that like obviously people can have like good morals and values to be a good person without being Mormon.
If you're passionate and you want to be Mormon and he doesn't, then you
having a
obviously
split faith marriage for sure.
Yeah,
is,
for
like
sure.
would be hard.
I just don't want that double standard of like, we can't do this, this, and this, but we can have sex.
He was literally my ex too, so.
Yeah.
Just hearing Layla and Taylor talk about how they never want to date a Mormon guy again, I think is really interesting because, yeah, they definitely have probably picked the wrong Mormon men. There are some hypocritical ones, I will say that, but also it's like not all of them are bad. I found a good one. Yay for Jacob.
Okay, I'm becoming a bit of a fan of Macy here. I'm glad that she's pointing out some nuance here. Like she's like, yeah, there are hypocrites in the church. There are hypocrites in any church, in any faith tradition. But like, let's not paint everybody with the same brush, right? So respect. Well done. Good representation.
Oh, yeah,
Were you married in the temple? You were? Mm-hmm. Wait, did you wear garments ever since I've known you?
No, I wore them for 2 years. Just over 2 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird. How did I miss all this?
Hey, we got a conversation about the temple and about marriage. That was, there was something there. Well done.
Oh my gosh, you look nice.
Wait a minute here.
I invited Marciano to dinner because we are waiting for the lie detector results, and I felt like he should be there. If we can get him to open up to all of us, I know all the girls have questions and we need answers.
What are you thinking?
I'm just staring at how beautiful you are.
Oh, my home. Okay.
Jesse, get out of there. This is so weird. Why is he there?
That's not a good look. Obviously, you're still married, and this is going to be really hurtful for Jordan. And yes, you're separated, but there has to be this like level of respect. Learn from my mistakes, and I wouldn't be at dinner with him probably. Yeah.
We did it. Episode 3's done. Let's get to episode 4. Oh. We got the dad tax here.
I definitely think it's possible that Jesse and Jordan's relationship has struggled because maybe they don't live by the normal traditional way of living within the Mormon culture. I know that during my own divorce,
Like, I wake up one day and I'm like, okay, I feel free, I can breathe. But then, like, it hits me like, I'll never have like a family vacation with my kids and the 2 parents again. Or like,
I just feel for you. We're raised in this LDS culture of shame on you. But I don't think we deserve to be punished and condemned forever for our mistakes.
I don't think shame is always a bad thing. I think we need to be careful with it and not like be forceful or hurtful with that. But I think that shame is a natural consequence, and like I think it's okay for that to be there, in as much as it is helpful to inspire you to change and to do better. That's like kind of the point of this whole mortal experience, and we can't do that without Christ, and we're all going to make mistakes. It's a hard thing. Let's get back to the show. There it is. There it is. That was on my bingo sheet for footage of non-LDS iconography. Now, I have no issues with the cross, but it's not a symbol you're going to see on Latter-day Saint churches, as great as it is.
What do you think is fake about me?
She doesn't think you're good at hair, and she told me not to go to you.
Huh?
I am not the audience for this show.
Even though I'm frustrated about the past, seeing how hurt she is has made me feel a lot less defensive. All I can feel is empathy for her.
We might have a bingo here. Let's see how the rest of this conversation goes.
I think the thing that's hurting me the most is Chippendale's party is like frustrating, but I'm not going to do what I feel like the rest of the group did to me when I was going through. And if that means you're walking away from Jordan, then like we fully supporting you.
Thank you. Absolutely. I wish I would have done the same for you. Well, I love you. Thank you so much for everything.
We've done it. Token footage of church or temple, debate over whether or not someone should be allowed into mom talk, footage of non-LDS iconography, someone threatening to reveal secrets about someone else, and someone tries to bury the hatchet. And successfully, it seems, I might add. That, my friends, is called a bingo. Since we're only on episode 4, we've got to go for blackout.
I kind of originally moved to Utah because I converted to the church, actually. So the LDS church when I was 16, but obviously didn't turn out. There's a lot of things I don't resonate with when it comes to the church, obviously.
There is an old scripture in the Book of Mormon that states that black skin is a curse. It's something that I'm aware of now that I wasn't aware of when I first converted. But I try to look at the church with grace in the situations because they did renounce those teachings about 10 years ago.
Okay, so the curse of the dark skin in the Book of Mormon. There have been past members and leaders who have interpreted that as applying to people of African American descent. First of all, the curse of the dark skin was applied to the Lamanites, not African American peoples. But even so, we look in the Treaty of Esarhaddon, and it talks about being cursed with black skin. The Bible talks about being cursed with black or dark skin, and none of those things have to do with race at all. It has been interpreted as referring to race in the past, so I empathize with what she's talking about, but I hope that she is aware of the more recent scholarship on this that really points very strongly in a different direction.
I think that it's good that I'm not there because
that's Mount Timpanogos. What park is that?
His intention is of throwing the barbecue.
Any of you guys done?
Yeah, okay, fast forwarding. Had to fast forward.
Inviting him to dinner wasn't okay.
I actually agree with Jordan. Obviously, you're still married, and then the girls are saying, well, she's separated. She can do whatever she wants. You can do whatever you want, but you're going to pay the consequences of doing whatever you want. It wasn't necessary.
Okay, this is interesting because I'm seeing some wisdom coming from Taylor here. She actually has some nuggets of wisdom here. Good for her.
Originally, Mom Talk started, and we wanted to kind of move from the outdated LDS ways. We can be the breadwinner, but I don't think it makes it okay for us to treat our baby daddies, husbands, partners with disrespect.
I think what matters is what you're doing now, moving forward, and that's all that matters.
That doesn't look good. Let's move on quickly. My soul isn't even imploding. I'm having a great time.
We shouldn't be bashing her husband if that's what they're trying to do is mend this. Like, we should be supportive of both of them, but understand both sides.
Another nugget of wisdom from Taylor. Pickles leave a weird taste in your mouth. I need some sweet gherkins.
I want to be able to do it for him, but I just don't know how.
Maybe a different therapist, or maybe testing things.
Maybe talking about it on national TV. That's probably the thing to do. I don't know if the disgusting taste in my mouth is from the pickle juice or from watching this show for almost 5 hours.
Whitney's only back filming because she wants Dancing with the Stars. They're not wrong.
Okay, we did it. Pretty sure there was nothing about the church in that at all. On to 6. We've got taco soup for this episode.
This week we are in LA for some press and also a big Hulu event, and also some of the girls are trying out for Dancing with the Stars.
Ooh, exciting.
Tensions are high.
I need to make more progress on my bingo card. Nobody has brought up the truth box yet. Nobody's called anybody a narcissist yet. Maybe that's a good thing.
Dancing with the Stars?
We still got time though.
Marciano.
What?
Someone offended by something on social media. Think we can officially check that one off.
Have you guys all seen it?
I have.
I saw it last night, yeah.
You thought you could use some Jesus in your life? And you don't know why.
And you actually like it?
Yeah.
Okay, a couple things here. First of all, he's got the Star of David around his neck, which means he's Jewish, I'm assuming. Second of all, it seems almost like an admission that they're like, yeah, the show isn't really about Jesus. I'm refreshed by the subtle acknowledgement of that.
There's so many babies.
Like bowing down at one point.
I think it's telling that the only form of worship we have seen yet on the show has been towards Khloe Kardashian.
Going into this meeting with Demi, I wanted to have my facts straight. So I did ask him to send a few screenshots of text messages they had.
Okay, it's not the exact language, but what we have here is Jesse coming to Demi with the receipts. She said, I have the text messages. I'm going to call that good enough. We're marking that one off of our bingo sheet.
That maybe
you're coming to church with us so you can see how the Mormons really do things. No, but seriously, I wouldn't mind actually getting to see that side of you. Me too. I assume we're talking about the side of like the religious side and what she does, at church and stuff. I'm still going strong. Taco soup is sustaining me. I would, love to get the twerking out of the way of the bingo sheet. Not that I'm looking forward to the twerking, but I'm looking forward to getting it off my list. I saw a pole in that van. There's bound to be twerking at some point. That's not going to end well. Oh good, they made it there.
Clearly our plans of trying to have a nice, romantic, intimate evening is not going to plan.
I'm sure it has nothing to do with the team of cameramen in there.
I was on the road, trying to find my way back home. Texting my ex.
How much is left?
You want to have a chat? About what? Just life. I feel like I have a lot of broken pieces that I haven't fixed yet from the abuse and the way I was raised. I think growing up in the church, I'm always trying to chase this idea of being a perfect wife or being perfect for him, or it just never feels attainable.
Because it's not. That is not Provo, Utah.
I feel sick to my stomach right now knowing this secret about Dakota.
All right, episode 7 done. And this show motivates me a little bit to, treat my wife more like a princess. The Book of Awakening.
Not only did I feel like I needed to defend myself, but I also felt like I needed to defend Demi. Everyone's showing me these receipts and my...
Okay, there's a direct reference to having the receipts. We already crossed that one off, but in case there was any doubt, we got that one.
In light of all the recent anti-LGBTQ legislation that passed in Utah, we want to throw a little pride event to show our support and that we are allies. Me and Jacob are both active members of the LDS Church. However, we do not stand with the church's stance on going against the LGBTQ community.
So this would be a great spot to insert the quotation from Elder D. Todd Christofferson, in which he states that members of the church can absolutely be in support of the LGBTQ community and not have any issues with church worthiness or membership or anything like that.
Ezra is a pro dancer from Dancing with the Stars. He's from Utah. He's been Mormon. He just gets it.
I'm an ex-Mormon.
Yeah.
A lot of my coworkers are Mormon still.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of back and forth of morals.
I feel like the culture and the traditions of the church have hurt me.
Yeah, they hurt me.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I definitely have gone through my own
faith crisis.
But at the same time, there's so many things I love about the gospel.
My understanding of the Savior is that he loves us and wants us to feel love and wants us to love others. How could you tell someone that what they're doing is wrong if that is what they want and that is what they believe?
So there was some dialogue about the church there, about their stance on LGBTQ stuff. I don't know that I have a whole lot to add to it. I agree that you know, there's some tradition things that are okay to separate from kind of the core doctrine of the gospel. I also think it's okay to have standards and expectations for members. Just because you want to do something or like something, no, that doesn't necessarily make something right or correct. Just this idea that Jen brought up of like, how can you tell somebody that they're wrong when it's what they want and what they truly believe? Can a married man fall in love with a woman that is not his spouse? Yeah, but does that make it right or okay? I would argue no. And I'm not trying to speak directly to the LGBTQ issue. I'm just speaking generally. I have a problem with that principle that Jen is bringing up.
I've certainly seen more acceptance within the Mormon community and the church itself. However, I think that there is still a pretty long way to go.
Yeah, I think that there has been a lot of progress as far as the church's approach to kind of the LGBTQ community and topic in general. But I also agree that there's always room to improve and do better. Like, I don't think that, you know, God is necessarily micromanaging every single aspect of the church and every, you know, press release. He lets us work things out. And I think that the way we do that might change as time changes. Some of the policies that we have right now weren't necessarily the best for the people 100 years ago or 200 years ago or 1,000 years ago. That said, I'm not necessarily saying that I have a problem with the church's doctrine on this issue.
Although I've told Jace about the abuse when I was 15 years old, there were other incidences when I was 6.
Stories like this make me so mad. 6 years old, no one of any age should be subjected to sexual abuse, but children? In the New Testament, we get those comparisons of like the millstone, right? Hang the millstone about their neck and, you know, drop them off the bridge or whatever. And I talked about this a little bit in my interview with Shima Boffman, but it's really hard for me to feel much mercy towards perpetrators. It's so prevalent in the world today. I don't think there is an organization or a faith that is free from it, which is tragic. It's just kind of a question of how do we deal with it and minimize it as much as humanly possible. Eliminate it if we can, of course. I don't care if they're a member of the church. I don't care if they're a leader in the church. I don't care if they're a non-member. Like, put them away. Get them behind bars. Get them away from people that they can harm. Like, it just makes me so mad.
Basically, Dakota.
I pass that billboard all the time.
Hooking up with Dakota, I feel dumb.
This is a creepy song to add drama. Got it. Well, I got another bingo, so that's good. Episode 9. Oh, let's do it. Oh, I'm old. Pull the muscle, take it off my jacket. Don't keep that in there. Tortilla chip ASMR. Check out this guacamole. Plop it out right on the chip.
They put in tape-ins for me. I know.
You can tape things into your hair?
Like, this is as real as it gets. And I can even tell just
you tell?
You guys
Yeah. I think people are going to watch that and be like, wow, these women really hate each other. Why the are they in a Montauk group together, empowering each other?
I'm marking off women supporting women because there have been very close references to it. You know, how it's supposed to empower women. I'm marking it off.
Someone who has been there for you and confided in you and been honest with you guys, it's not giving girls girl.
I dealt with it the best way I could.
Okay, that was close enough. It's giving. She said it's not giving, but that's close enough. All right, we're close. We're getting there, guys. Was that twerking? It was really close. I don't know if I can justify marking it off yet, though. I really want to get this blackout bingo.
This is the 4th girl now, and it's like, it's a family member. I hate you.
I didn't bring a cup. You're going to have to watch me be a brute and drink this straight from the jug, like an uncircumcised Philistine.
Taylor and Whitney made up, it seems. Let's see what else transpires over the next few days up until season 2 premieres.
How crazy would it be if they had a clip from my season 2 reaction video? That would be hilarious. I just got a text from my wife. The kids booby-trapped the way to your office. I miss them so much. I'm gonna drink away my pain.
I'm gonna get this group back together.
Someone's gotta do it.
That was pretty close to twerking. I think I might be able to cross that one off. I'm gonna cross it off.
Mom Talk is a group based on women supporting women. Currently,
yes! Okay, we got the direct quote. Women supporting women. Now, with no question, that's crossed off.
Worst case scenario, someone leaves with their extensions ripped out of their head.
You know, as far as worst case scenarios go, having your hair extensions ripped out of your head, I guess I actually don't know what that involves, so maybe that is really bad, but I feel like it could be worse. The end has come.
I dropped off Dakota. You guys need to be done.
He makes me feel like it's my fault. So then I sit there and I'm like, is it my fault?
Someone is called a narcissist. We got it. We're getting close. This show, the Book of Enlightenment. Here we go.
Yeah, how are you feeling?
Press was horrendous.
Yeah, that was very unprofessional.
What happened with you and Marciano?
Are you gonna still do the baby blessing?
I'd like to. I mean, I wanted Dakota to kind of plan it out, but he's not even filming right now. In the church, we can't do a baby blessing without both of us signing off, and he is hiding away, which sucks.
Hello.
I was gonna get Swig today, but then I didn't.
I do think it's a good idea for Whitney and then me to head this intervention.
Almost like a little testimony meeting.
Oh, man.
In the church, we have what's called testimony meeting, where people freely, willingly speak their piece. And while somebody is up there on the stand, the congregation isn't responding back. So I'm thinking that that's what might need to happen. Everyone else needs to shut up.
I mean, it's not speaking your piece, so to speak. It's bearing testimony of Jesus Christ and the atonement of Jesus Christ. That's what it's supposed to be, at least. Some people have different ideas sometimes. It makes for an entertaining hour.
Pray that Jesus is in the room with us. God will be the
I'll
mediator.
let you lead the prayer then. In the beginning.
I don't know if we need to pray. I think we need a seance.
That was actually a funny line.
I had my first daughter when I was 18 years old, and my ex and I decided that it would be best to get married because in Utah, that's what you do.
Wait, in Utah, that's what you do. I don't know. Generally speaking, it's probably what you should do for the sake of the child. All doctrine and theology aside, statistically, kids do better when they have two parents. I feel like he's blaming the church for him getting married to the girl he had a child with. That's why the church also teaches don't have sex before marriage.
In our culture, there is a lot of pressure to have the perfect relationship, the perfect family, and everything's great.
Okay, but I mean in our culture, I feel like that's literally everywhere. Is there a culture or a place where that doesn't exist? Nobody cares? You can obviously take that to an unhealthy standard, but it's I don't know that that's a Latter-day Saint thing. Maybe I'm just living in a bubble. There's so many shots where it's the slow-mo and then see, look, they're just walking. I wonder if we could do one like that. Something dramatic of me walking somewhere.
It's not how we started Mom Talk. It's not what Mom Talk stands for. So we want to maybe take steps today to improve that and maybe hope we can see eye to eye.
Good luck.
Take a leap of faith and hopefully set the tone for everyone to say what they want to say.
There's going to be a lot of tears.
Amen. Wait, you didn't break your glow stick. Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go.
I love the sparkly music.
I appreciate your apology and everything that you said. And I'm sorry to everyone if I haven't always been there when you're going through.
Look at these rituals that they are performing here together as a group. It's almost like a sacred moment for this group. We should probably just tear it down and make fun of them, right? Call them a cult. Look at them. They're all cracking their light sticks. It's just a cult.
Thank you.
Ritualistic clapping.
I feel like I've been projecting a lot, and for that, I'm sorry.
I think it's kind of cool that like when they needed to figure stuff out, something from church came to mind, and I think that it has worked out.
This is so cute. Oh my gosh, he got scriptures. He's probably a little confused of what's going on. So today we didn't get the approval of the baby blessing from Dakota, so we just pivoted to a blessing of comfort and whatever blessing my dad thinks he needs.
In the church, men are the ones that hold the priesthood, and they are the ones that are able to give blessings. So it's definitely kind of weird dynamic that Taylor's not allowed to do this unless Dakota's there, but he wouldn't even be able to do it because he's not worthy enough to do it. So now Taylor's dad has to do it. It's just a whole mess, but I think that it's something that should change. Will it change? Probably not.
What was that? Was it General Conference? Nope, not. I thought for a second they were going to go to General Conference there, but joke's on me.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you.
You as well. Thank you.
Oh no. We did it. Let's do another Q&A with myself. David, what did you think about Secret Lives of Mormon Wives Season 3? Let's look at the bingo sheet, shall we? We did not quite accomplish the blackout that we were shooting for. Here are the ones that I didn't get. The truth box, mention of church standard that is collectively ignored. Like, well, in the church we talk about, being chaste, and then like nobody's being chaste. And then the last one that I didn't cross off was David gets way into it. I didn't get into it this season. Jesse, get the heck out of there. Jesse, get out of there.
It would just be like, learn from my mistakes.
It's the same old crap. The biggest chunk about the church was in episode 8 when they have their pride party. There was a brief conversation about going to a temple session in St. George. Other than that, it's just like, what kind of clickbait is this? Did your feelings about the church or the gospel, in as much as it relates to this show, change at all as you watch the show? That's an interesting question, because they spend some time talking about in the church you have to wear garments all the time and stuff like that. But our garments, they are reminders to us of the covenants that we make in the temple. They are symbols of Jesus Christ and his atonement. Wearing garments is a constant reminder to you that you are covered by Jesus Christ, which I think is so cool. I just wonder if maybe they got to that point where they were more committed to wearing that symbol of Christ on them. I wonder if that might serve as a protection to them as they encounter scenarios where they end up making choices that have harmful consequences. Because that's what this whole show was, right? It was like, let's watch the consequences of their own actions play out. And for that reason, I think season 3, kind of like season 2, is just another love letter to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. That was a good question. Any other questions? Do you think that Mom Talk will survive? I mean, that's a dumb question. Stop asking me things. I want to go home. I think the church is awesome. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far, you're a trooper. If you have not yet watched our reaction to season 2, it's right over here. Once season 4 comes out, we will replace that and we'll put season 4 here. But check it out. See you next time for season 4 or whatever. I guess maybe The Bachelorette. Are we going to do this with The Bachelorette? How are we going to cover that? Is that going to be weird?